This episode is brought to you by Buckle Down. Ooh, I did it on the first take, and I ruined it by screaming that I did it on the first take. Ground control to Disneyland. Commence that countdown, evolution, Buzz Lightyear. 'Cause I'm Rocket Dan, evoluting Buzz Lightyear through the years. Rocket Dan, making you giggle with his occasional giggles too. Rocket Dan! You may recognize the costume I'm wearing right now as one I poked fun of last year in a Halloween special where I said no good Halloween costumes were made anymore. He's like, I know how I look. I know it doesn't look good. But you know what? I'm doing my best and I'm holding it together, guys. Guys, help me. You know what? I gotta say, this one works. I am ashamed. I'm ashamed that I was so harsh because I do now feel like Buzz Lightyear. I cannot believe how powerful I feel. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dan here. It's time for an evolution of the one and only Star Command's #1 student, Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear takes dramatic pauses. I just thought that was the right thing to do. To infinity and beyond. Throughout the years, Buzz Lightyear has more or less had 3 variants of his main costume, and the first look we got at Buzz Lightyear Variant 1 was when they drop him right into the Disney World Christmas parade. Boy, Buzz Lightyear's looking good in that full suit of space armor with a sweaty face. You know what though? Accurate. You know, if I was in Florida for Christmas time, I'd be sweaty too, Buzz. So, you know, I'm right there with you, buddy. When they roll him into the parade, he has this voice actor, whoever was voicing Buzz Lightyear for this.
I come to you from galaxies far, far away.
What?
To infinity and beyond.
Yeah, forget it.
What is it about the first version of Buzz Lightyear that made him look so shiny? I guess we were maybe trying to make him very toy-looking, toyified, and so we just gloss-coated the entire costume. But what we ended up getting was a Buzz Lightyear and Woody at the time that were just very shiny. They just always looked wet. Like, and Buzz Lightyear doesn't sweat. He's made of plastic. He doesn't have sweat glands. They're all irradiated in space. The face from Buzz Lightyear version 1 to Buzz Lightyear version 2 had very minor tweaks. We're talking about just recontouring the face with the paint, the eyebrows, they just gave him little tiny tweaks. Now this Space Ranger suit's pretty interesting. It's built a little bit like Stormtrooper armor in that we've got like a spandex onesie, you know, with some like ribbing and some plating like in the belly and the sleeves that then is layered on top of with plates upon plates of big white plastic armor. The Paint the Night Parade in 2014 that I am just super hyped about. This Buzz Lightyear is ready to party 24/7. He has lights built into his face now. He's always ready for a rave. If you got a black light in a dark room, Buzz Lightyear is there and ready. The Paint the Night light up kit that they put on the costume was more or less all the variants we saw inside of the core Buzz Lightyear costume for like 20 years. You want like a Christmas Buzz Lightyear? Put a hat on him. You want like a Halloween Buzz Lightyear? Give him a bucket. We're not really doing much with the Buzz Lightyear thing, all right? The costume's already big, bulky, and heavy enough. He's really not seeing a lot of change. It wasn't until we had 4 Toy Story movies in the can, as well as just countless Toy Story shorts, that we finally decided to update the Buzz Lightyear costume in 2021, and look at this thing. Man, we have really simplified and just boiled down the essence of Buzz Lightyear into what I would argue the most perfect costume. I mean, look at Buzz now. His proportions are finally in line with what we would expect the proportions of a costume character to have. We don't have weird detached limb and neck-itis. Everything is kind of consistent. Even the suit gets redesigned into a more simplified, streamlined version. It's like we're taking the Buzz Lightyear action figure and then making a costume character out of the Fisher-Price version of it. And it works. It works really, really well. Where we finally escape the whole uncanny valley of like, oh, can't look too hard at Buzz and Woody because they might creep into my dreams and I'll never sleep again. Now we have more of like a, oh yes, this is like a Disney Junior Buzz Lightyear, and yeah, we did it, guys. We did it! This episode is brought to you by Buckle Down, a great place for you to find accessories for both you and your pets. And even better, it's all officially licensed by Disney and Pixar, including this amazing Buzz Lightyear pet carrier. Oh yeah.
Did you plan that?
Nope. We've got Cinderella's carriage. That's absolutely adorable. Love that. And who isn't here for putting your pet inside of Lightning McQueen himself? What do I keep in my Buzz Lightyear travel pet case? Big Al. You can put a lizard in here, a cat, a dog, a rabbit. They make really great gym bags and duffel bags, perfect travel bags for kids. Buckle Down has a huge variety of licensed pop culture accessories outside of Disney. It doesn't just stop here. They've also got amazing stuff like purses and bags. They've got keychains and wallets, and who doesn't love a belt with a sound effect? And you know what? That's also, then you know your belt's on too. That's another thing. You don't always have a guarantee that you know your belt's on. You know what? No. I'm sticking to this argument, Kenny. Sometimes you don't always have a guarantee that your belt is on. You want to pick up some of this amazing Buckle Down gear and support Disney Dan? Check the description for a link to the store below. Find Buckle Down on Instagram at Buckle Down Products. These pet carriers are available right now. You all know my complicated relationship with Disney on Ice, and we're about to get into it because, you know, Buzz Lightyear, while he had his sweaty-faced problems at Disney World in 1995, in 1996, when he was chilled on ice, his face wasn't sweaty, it was weird. Like, real weird. Like, Halloween mask from the 70s weird. It just felt very flat and simplified. Lots of just, like, flat buttons. Buzz didn't feel very tactile. It just felt very hurried in a way. And things just kept getting worse with Toy Story 2. Why are we struggling with this so much? I get that these are big arena shows and these are iconic characters, but they're humanoid iconic characters. We kind of ride that path of like, what is a costume character versus what is a live face actor? And with Buzz and Woody, man, we could not figure it out with Toy Story on Ice. This feels like a Buzz Lightyear that we could get from like a discount mascot rental from Idaho to go to Susie's 5th birthday party because she's got to have the whole toy gang there. Like, this doesn't feel like, I'm not exactly sure. And you know, we kind of get there with Toy Story 3 on Ice. Like, we kind of get there. We drop the masks and we're like, all right, let's just go full carnival face paint. And man, we paint the face on this Buzz Lightyear. He's got big eyes, and that works, I guess, if you've got the $40 tickets. But if you've shelled out the $120, if you're down on the corner of the ice, when you get too close for this makeup, it just feels uncomfortable. Toy Story 3 on Ice really gets there. It really does. We've got a cool cowl piece. We've got some face paint. The suit itself starts to get a lot of more definition and texture with the shadowing and like the distressing of the costume itself. It looks good. It looks better. Everything looks good. I can't even begin to explain to you the promotional photos of Buzz Lightyear for any Disney on Ice kind of material. What is this face? What is this face? Who photoshopped this smooth, like, what is it? Space travel makes your skin all smooth and perfect and you don't have any wrinkles and your chin gets really big. Like, I'm just so uncomfortable looking at this. That's not to say that live Buzz Lightyear face actors don't smash it, because they certainly do. The 2008 Cruisical, Toy Story the Musical on Disney Cruise Lines was amazing. He has like a domed head, which is so cool. And man, when the Buzz Lightyear costume is introduced in the musical, he glows in the dark. It almost feels like the Stormtrooper armor that you can meet in the parks, in that it's very practical and built to be on a human body instead of built up to look like a costume mascot. And so very, very practical costuming effects that went into this that look great. And he even gets like hooked up to cranes and rockets and stuff. Well, hey, you know what? If you want to learn more about this musical, check out that video I did on this musical. Whenever I point up here, guys, there's cards. Unless you're watching on a format that doesn't support cards. In which case, sorry. Oh, and hey, thanks for watching this video, guys. I really, really appreciate it. I like every single one of you that comments and tells me what their favorite version of the costume for the video we just watched was. If you're watching this now and you're like, hey, I haven't subscribed, now might be the best time to subscribe. If you're watching right now and you're like, man, I want to see bonus content, behind the scenes stuff, I want to see early peeks at DIStory episodes, well, and I would say to you, head on over to patreon.com/DisneyDan and become a patron. There's so many ways for you guys to support me, and I appreciate every single way that you do it. This doesn't account, though, for the endless amounts of theme park attraction Buzz Lightyears we've gotten throughout the years, baby. Buzz has just been he's like the Stitch of Pixar, all right? It's just, if we could put him on something, let's put him on something. There are different Dark Blaster Buzz Lightyear Ranger rides literally at almost every Disney resort around the world. And in each of those, they all have their own iconic different variants on a Buzz Lightyear animatronic. And you know what? I gotta say, he works really well. He's a toy, so he's got very stiff joints already. So an animatronic of a toy it just works, baby. It just works. Now, do I agree with the fact that we've got a projection face on Buzz Lightyear's robotic animatronic toy thing? Well, no, because that looks lame and doesn't really always work all the time. And, you know, it just kind of looks almost as bad as those Frozen Epcot animatronics that we've got. But hey, I'm digging the robot. That Disney Quest, Buzz Lightyear persevered for decades, man. They closed Disney Quest down and were literally plotting its demise and its short run as a basketball museum or whatever that place was. And even to the very bitter end, like, hey guys, you know, I don't normally, well, what am I saying? I showed you Skinless Stitch. I've shown you lots of Broadway bootlegs. Might as well roll into a Matt Sonsel quip showing you inside Disney Quest. Because, well, you know, there's danger, guys. You don't have to urban explore. You can just do regular exploring, like Christopher Columbus. Just get in a boat and go somewhere, all right? Try to find an island, meet some people, exchange some goods. Actually, don't behave like Christopher Columbus at all. He was a terrible, terrible man. What am I saying? Just stop exploring. Read a book. Read books on science. Get like some beakers and some Bunsen's and stuff and like experiment that way. Just stay out of, like if there's a fence up, just leave it alone is all I have to say. Just leave it. If there's a fence, don't go in there. There might be sharp things. There might be like snakes. You don't know but there's probably danger and you need to stay away. Anyway, this is what Buzz Lightyear looked at Disney Quest right before they tore it down. As we started building Toy Story lands throughout all the parks as well, from Paris to Hollywood Studios, we got big, giant. Look, I talked about this in the Woody video, but God's not going to be happy when he sees how many gigantic Buzz Lightyears we've erected to like worship under and eat baby bells. All right, there's something seriously wrong, and we should all be repenting. These are big, terrible statues that they're blasphemous, is what they are. Blasphemous Pixar Toy Story statues that we worship. Ugh. There are some hotels you sleep in. You sleep behind the butt of Buzz Lightyear. I just was there. I just slept at All-Star Movies. I slept behind the torso of Buzz Lightyear. You think that made me feel... It did, actually. It made me feel... I had a Space Ranger protecting me. The Pixar fireworks in 2018 were epic. That whole Pixar Fest was super fun. And what we got at the fireworks show was a flying Buzz Lightyear. To infinity and beyond, Buzz Lightyear has flown over Disneyland. That's really cool. Like... I don't ever want to see Tinkerbell fly over a castle ever again now that I have a Buzz Lightyear option. If you want if you want the God's honest truth, this costume is amazing. So it's essentially the Tinkerbell thing. Remember, we've talked about similar rigs like this in the Dumbo evolution when Dumbo also flied over the castle. And inside here, we've just got the cast member just violently flailing and kicking about so it looks from a distance like Buzz is waving. And he flew, and he lit up.
That wasn't flying. That was falling with style.
That's really cool. Buzz Lightyear even has a car. All right? He's a toy. He has a, what is that, a Camaro? I don't know anything about cars. Is that a Tesla? Is that a Jeep? I don't know what this is, but it looks expensive. And decal work isn't cheap. I don't know what Buzz Lightyear's doing for a living, but he's even got a chauffeur. I lied to you guys. All right, Buzz Lightyear's flown more than just to Disneyland. He's also flown in New York. He was once a gaseous large balloon. It just feels like they just put it over top of the Superman balloon. He's doing the same thing Superman balloon does. If I skin that Buzz Lightyear balloon, would I find Superman inside? Well, thanks Space Rangers for watching. Star Command's gonna be real proud. Looking forward to all you new recruits subscribing, liking and commenting, hitting the Space Recruit Ranger Buzz Lightyear danger bell. Get all your alerts whenever. Comment, let me know what your favorite Buzz Lightyear costume is. Send me your pictures of your Buzz Lightyear meet and greets all over on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Drop over on Patreon, check out early previews and support the channel, bonus content, all that great stuff. Man, you know what? I feel so good and confident in this. I feel like I could honestly fight crime. I get it now. I 100% will know why Chris Pratt signed up for this. No. Chris Pine. Chris Evans. I know why all the Chris's wear spacesuits now, baby. I got it figured out. Move over, Thanos. This is Danos. Space Danos Ranger. Bzz, oh no, this one. Bzz. Bam. Make the camera explode at the end of this video, Kenny. Boom. And then just show me flying. What do I keep in my Lightning McQueen pet carrier? Easy. Lightning McQueen. My pet. My robotic Lightning McQueen pet.